Hallo verehrte Zuschauerinnen und Zuschauer, ich bin heute für euch ins verschneite Montreal geflogen. Das liegt hinter mir, minus 15 Grad, hier ist es wirklich arschkalt, aber dafür gibt es da bei Ubisoft jede Menge heiße Spiele zu sehen, um genau zu sein, eins, und das heißt Watch Dogs.
Citizens of Chicago, it is time to hear the truth that the CTOS network is flawed.
Jesus Christ!
One man has done exactly what we have warned you about. Now is the time to wake up.
Neben mir sitzt Danny, der Lead Game Designer von Watch Dogs. Danny, could you please introduce yourself to our readers?
My name is Danny Belanger. I'm the lead game designer of Watch Dogs, and we take care of all the core mechanics and everything in the simulation, the living city, everything the player can interact with in the world. That's what we deal with. It's like real life in a way. Not everyone has something interesting. So there's a lot of narrative story. You get all these backgrounds. You can listen to their phone conversation. But sometimes some of these people do have real information. You can find crimes. You can find, gang hideouts. So all the city activities, like most of the city activities, can be found through people. So this information is actually unlocking missions, side missions, and content for you. So it's very practical. You can also, if you want, take their bank account money to progress, songs, or even crafting components like system keys, which are basically secret passwords that you can use. So there's a ton of things you can find in these civilians. So definitely real life is a strong inspiration. Data collection, privacy invasion, always being connected, going, looking at how many cameras we have in our lives, obviously it's definitely something now I think about much more. Like every device has 1 or 2 cameras and we're all connected. So there's definitely something there that I think is very relevant to our society. I mean, social media has been there for a long time. This, the smartphone being connected has been there for quite a while. We were a little afraid that we were going too far with the CTOS, the concept of the smart city, but I think reality just caught up, which is great, because a lot of things we were not sure if is it too much, is it sci-fi, and Prism as well. So massive global scale data tracking and collection it's just there. Because everything is introduced progressively, and there's a lot of tools that we give to learn the game. The map has videos, the skill tree has a lot of videos. Because it's such a massive game, there is room for exploration, but all the basic stuff you need to know, we're taking the time to explain it to the player. Someone wants to play action, that is totally fine. We don't want to say this game is not for you. That being said, hacking is very, very useful. Very, very useful. Tagging the enemies, camera to camera scouting, distracting, using them in combat and or in stealth. It's practical. So I think a player who wants to optimize his experience should be hacking. And if he just goes in shooting, I think he'll find it much more challenging on the long run. What we wanted is something unique. Our strength, I think, is the way we connect with the world. So everything we can do, we can interact with, and it brings gameplay and connecting players together in a very seamless way. You can be playing, someone arrives in your game, or you can go in their game, all from your campaign. So it's a very different experience, and I think our core mechanics are very unique. It was a challenge to make sure that hacking is fun in all contexts: stealth, driving, combat. Our game is about that. So the minute-to-minute, the second-to-second gameplay is very unique to Watch Dogs, and that's how I think a new IP is born is you have this unique idea that's fun and works and varied enough, it has quality enough to get there.
And will there be microtransactions in the game too?
Currently, no. It's
Currently?
well, not that I know of, but right now it's just basically a AAA, one package game that you get and you play at home. Well, Watch Dogs is coming out soon. If you want to experience the full power of hacking a city and using, the city as your own weapon, as your tool, well, play Watch Dogs is coming out soon. So hope you enjoy it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Interesting.